When your dog looks at you, do you know what they actually see? You probably think they see their owner, their food giver, their walk buddy, the person who scratches their belly, throws the ball, and fills their bowl every morning. But science just proved that's nowhere close to the full story. What your dog sees when they lock eyes with you is something far more emotional, far more profound, and far more beautiful than most owners will ever realize. In fact, once you understand what the latest dog cognition research has uncovered, the way you look at your dog and the way you feel every single time they tilt their head and stare at you with those soft, trusting eyes is going to change forever. Most people have no clue this is happening right in front of them every single day. They walk right past these quiet, emotional moments without realizing the incredible bond that's unfolding in real time. In this video, I'm revealing 6 powerful, science-backed discoveries that show exactly how differently your dog sees you and why their love for you runs so much deeper than we ever imagined. If you have a dog, or you've ever loved one, this one is going to hit you straight in the heart. I promise you'll see your furry friend in a whole new light. Stay until the very end, because the final discovery ties everything together in the most beautiful and emotional way possible. Let's begin. 1. Your dog doesn't see you as just another member of the pack. They see you as their emotional safe haven, their human parent. For decades, people assumed dogs needed a strict alpha leader and lived in a rigid pack hierarchy. But modern attachment science has completely flipped that old idea on its head. Dogs actually form bonds with us that mirror the deep, secure attachment a young child has with their primary caregiver. In their eyes, you are their safe base, the one constant they can count on when life feels uncertain. Picture this: the last time something scared your dog. Maybe a loud thunderstorm rumbling outside, fireworks cracking in the distance, or an unfamiliar visitor knocking at the door. Who did they run straight to? You. Not another dog in the house, not hiding under the bed. Straight to you. They press against your leg, look up with those big eyes, and instantly start to relax the moment they feel your touch. It's the exact same behavior we see in toddlers who run to mom or dad when the world suddenly feels too big and scary. Researchers took the famous strange situation test, the same one used for decades to study human babies, and applied it to dogs. The results were eye-opening. When you're present, dogs explore their environment more bravely and confidently. When you step away, they show clear signs of anxiety. And the moment you return, pure, tail-wagging joy washes over them. To your dog, you aren't just the human who pays the bills. You are their emotional home base, the one presence that makes the whole world feel okay again. And that bond starts shaping their view of you from the very first day they come home. 2. Your dog can literally smell your emotions, and it changes how they feel about you in real time. We all know dogs have an incredible sense of smell, up to 100,000 times more powerful than ours. But most owners have no idea they use that superpower every single day to read your emotions like an open book. Throughout the day, your body quietly releases tiny chemical signals through your sweat, breath, and even the oils on your skin. These change depending on whether you're stressed, happy, anxious, sad, or completely calm. Dogs pick up on these shifts instantly, often long before you even notice your own mood changing. In controlled studies, when dogs were exposed to human sweat samples taken from people who were feeling stressed, the dogs immediately became more attentive, more affectionate, and more focused on staying close to their person. Their behavior shifted in real time to offer comfort. That's exactly why your dog suddenly jumps up on the couch, leans their whole body into you, or rests their head gently in your lap on those quiet days when you're falling apart inside. Even if you haven't said a single word about what's wrong, they smelled the change in your chemistry. And their very first instinct is to comfort you and protect the bond you share. Your dog isn't just reacting to your face or your tone of voice. They're reading the hidden emotional chemistry of your heart and responding with love. 3. While you're gone, your dog is actively holding on to you emotionally in ways most people never notice. You grab your keys, head out the door for work, and the house falls quiet. But your dog isn't simply curling up for a long nap or staring blankly at the wall. Something much deeper is happening inside them. Right after you leave, their stress hormones begin to rise. Their heart rate stays slightly elevated. They remain in a gentle but constant state of quiet anticipation, tuned in to every sound that might signal your return. But here's what still blows researchers away. When scientists played recordings of the owner's voice to dogs left alone at home, the dog's stress levels dropped almost immediately. And it wasn't just any human voice. It had to be your voice specifically. Even something as simple as a piece of your unwashed clothing left behind can calm their nervous system and light up the pleasure and reward centers in their brain. Your dog isn't simply waiting around. They're emotionally anchored to you the entire time you're away, using every sense they have, sound, scent, memory, to keep you close until the moment you finally walk back through that door. It's a quiet, constant act of love most owners never even realize is happening. 4. Your dog understands way more of what you say and how you say it than you ever realized. Let's be honest. You talk to your dog all the time, don't you? Whether you're explaining your day, giving commands, or just chatting while making dinner. Well, they're actually listening like a true family member. Advanced brain imaging studies using fMRI scanners on awake, happy dogs revealed something remarkable. Dogs process human speech in two completely separate parts of their brain. One area lights up for the actual words you use, and another area lights up for the emotional tone and melody of your voice. When you say, "good dog," in that happy, high-pitched voice we all use, their brain's reward centers activate exactly the same way a child's does when they receive genuine praise. They can even tell the difference between when you're speaking directly to them versus when you're on the phone talking to someone else. They've spent thousands of years evolving alongside humans, fine-tuning this ability to understand us. That adorable little head tilt you see so often, that's them concentrating hard, working to decode both your words and the feelings behind them. Every conversation you have with your dog is strengthening the emotional bridge between you. 5. The guilty look you sometimes see isn't guilt at all. It's your dog trying to protect the bond you share. You come home after a long day, walk into the room, and there it is. The classic guilty face. Ears pinned back, eyes averted, tail tucked low, maybe even a little crouch. You know the one. But science now tells us they're not actually feeling guilt the way humans do. Instead, they're reading your emotion in that moment and responding with pure love, submission, and a deep desire to repair the connection. Dogs have learned through thousands of interactions that when you're disappointed, frustrated, or upset, the fastest way to bring back the warmth and closeness is to show you they're sorry and want to make things right. It's their loving way of saying, "Please don't be upset with me. I love you, and I need us to be okay." That look isn't shame or remorse. It's devotion in its purest form. Your dog prioritizing your emotional connection above everything else. 6. Every single time your dog looks into your eyes, both of your brains release a flood of the same bonding chemical that connects mothers and babies. This might be the most beautiful and emotional discovery of all. When you and your dog simply gaze at each other, no words, no treats, no commands, both of you experience a powerful surge of oxytocin, often called the love hormone, or bonding chemical. It's the exact same hormone that surges between a mother and her newborn in those precious first moments after birth. This creates an incredible biological loop. Your dog looks at you with pure trust. Your brain lights up with warmth and love. You naturally look back at them with affection. Their brain floods with even more oxytocin. It's a silent neurochemical conversation happening every day, just between the two of you. This isn't imagination or wishful thinking. It's a documented scientific fact. They don't see a human who simply feeds them or walks them. They see the absolute center of their entire emotional universe. The one being their brain and heart were shaped over thousands of years to love, trust, protect, and need more than anything else in the world. So the next time your dog stares at you with those soft, steady eyes, know this: they're not just looking at you. They're feeling you on the deepest possible level. And in that quiet moment, you are everything to them. That's how differently your dog sees you. That's how deeply, how completely, and how unconditionally they love you. If this video opened your eyes and made that special bond feel even more meaningful and alive, do me a huge favor right now. Hit the like button. It really helps these videos reach more dog parents who need to hear this message. And if you want more science-backed, heartwarming truths about the incredible relationship we share with our dogs, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We're just getting started, and I promise the next videos will be just as emotional. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's one little thing your dog does every day that always melts your heart or makes you feel truly loved? I read every single comment, and I love hearing your stories. Go give your dog an extra long cuddle, a few extra belly rubs, or a really good game of fetch today. They've more than earned it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.